second grade, you are here, which means you are nice and ready for our flashcards. Okay, remember, these are great review to make sure you can use all your skills every time you read. Let me hear ya. Oi. Ed, de, t. Or. Oi. Two sounds. Ooh, or ooh. Were. Ow. Ooh. R. Ah. Ah. Two sounds. Ow. Oh. One more time. Ow. Oh. Good job, awesome people. Here we go. Are you ready, Super Scholars, for another Detective Day where we get to find our awesome phonics teams to help us become a better reader? Today we're going on another scavenger hunt challenge, so I hope you have your detective skills and magnifying glass ready to go. So today we're continuing with our awesome OO team, and we're going to, of course, start lovely reading by practicing some speed decoding. So all of these words are going to have OO in them. But remember, we have two sounds for OO. Like remember, like deep in your stomach, or ooh, like you don't like something, ooh. We're going to practice reading OO two different ways right now. Okay, second grade, can you repeat after me? OO says ooh. So the word is roof. The roof over your head. Good job. Up next, can you say OO says ooh. So the word is tooth. We all have a tooth in our mouth. Good job. Okay, repeat after me. OO says So the word is good. Good job. Next one. Can you say OO says So the word is took. I took something. The past tense of take. I took something yesterday. Good job. Last one, awesome people. Can you say OO says ooh? So the word is stool. A stool that you sit on. For example, there's a bunch of stools up in the art room. Stool. Good job warming up. Let's see our brand new Wednesday learning target. It says, I can identify words with OO and EW and categorize them based off sound. So today, second grade, our big goal is to do the super important skill of categorizing words. Remember, categorize means to put things in groups that have similar qualities or what we call characteristics. There's something about them that are the same. So today we're going to categorize words. Those words are going to have OO or EU spellings. But how we're going to categorize the word is based off the sound. We're going to put all the words in one group that say and all the words in another group that say ooh, which is going to require our super awesome detective skills, our listening, and our ability to flip sounds and try or ooh in a word. It's a tricky thing, especially with OO, but today we get to practice. So first, let's talk about OO. We already know there's two sounds, but do you remember which one is the short sound? Can I hear it? OO's short sound is what? The one deep in your stomach? Is the short sound for OO. Like the word, can you read it? Book. A book has the short sound for OO. So, if this is the short sound, what's the long sound for OO? What's the long sound? It's ooh. Like when you don't like something, ooh. That's the long sound for OO. Like in the word, can I hear it? Pool, like in a pool. That has the long sound for OO. So these two sounds are what we're going to have to listen for today and categorize our words based off of. If OO says or ooh, it's going to be up to us and our awesome skills. But we also know in second grade that OO isn't the only way to spell the sound ooh. We were introduced to 3 ways to spell that long sound ooh. We already know it's OO, like in this word. Can you read it? Ooh. Moon, the moon in the sky. Do you remember the second way? It was E-W. Ooh, E-W can be spelled that. The sound ooh can be spelled with E-W as well, like in this word. Ooh, ooh. New, if something's brand new. So we've got OO, EW. What's this last way to spell ooh? It has a U with an E. U-E is the third way we can spell the ooh sound. Like in this word, can you read it? Blue, blue, ooh, ooh, like the color blue. So today on our scavenger hunt, we're going to be looking for OO and EW. We're not going to be using UE today, but you still need this friend in your toolbox when you read. So we're going to be looking out for 2 of these ways to spell ooh today. But before we get on our scavenger hunt, I want us to practice reading some of these words within sentences. We've looked a lot of these words on their own. Let's practice reading them with other words as well. Okay, so you are going to read this sentence out loud to yourself. And look, wherever is highlighted in red, you're paying close attention because that's a team we have learned. Okay, can we all read this to ourselves? Okay, can we read it all together? Let me hear you out loud. The bird flew up in the tree. Good job. Let's try this next one. Can you look for the red? Be careful when you get there. Remember, we're not skipping words. Read every word. Okay, can we read it together? A room is at the end of the hall. Good job. Okay, one more. Look at the red. Be careful, what is that telling you? Let's all read it. Okay, let's read it together. Here we go. She threw the baseball. Did you get those ones? Let's do it again. She threw the baseball. Good job. Look, we've got ooh and our ball. Awesome job, second grade. Okay, these sentences are great to practice, but before we get to our scavenger hunt, let's of course give ourselves a nice little movement break. I want to move my body, so come on, stand up with me, and we can pick our question. So, for Wednesday this or that, I would like to know, would you rather go in a dog sled? If so, you're going to spin for 5 seconds. Or would you choose a horse sled? If so, you're going to jump for 5 seconds. You got a choice. We're sledding. Would you rather have dogs or horses pulling it? What's your choice? I would choose horses because I feel like I'd fall off a dog sled. So I'm going to jump for 5 seconds. Are you ready with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Whew. Got a nice little movement. So come on, let's come back down to our seats as we get out our next scavenger hunt task. Okay, awesome people. So you're opening your Super Kids workbook and you are finding page 80. Page 80. So this page is one of the tasks we've done before. So what we need to do is use our scavenger hunt skills throughout this entire paragraph. We're going to have to look really closely for all the words we want to categorize. And here are the 2 categories. First, matches the word book. Book. What sound is O-O making in book? What sound is that? And that's the short sound for O-O. So one group is where we're going to write all the words that have O-O saying But our second category matches words like moon. What sound is O-O making in moon? Can you say that? Moon. What sound is it making? Ooh, it's making the ooh sound, which is the long sound for O-O. And the long sound ooh is going to be spelled 2 different ways in our hunt. Either with our classic O-O, or we're also going to find E-W today. So there's 2 chances for us to find ooh words. What's going to be extra tricky is that O-O makes 2 different sounds, and it's up to us to really listen for that difference. Ooh. Based on what we hear and read, we have to write the word in the correct category. That's our job and means we need to be extra careful. So, let's get hunted. Can you grab your decoding tool, whatever you like, and come up to the very top of our paragraph. Very top. Okay, second grade, I want you to use those awesome detective skills. Look all on that top line. What do you see? O-O-E-W. I want you to underline, circle it. Let's look. We got 1, 2. I see 2 O-O's next to each other. Okay, these are our first 2 words we need to categorize. we look at our first one with an N? Awesome, second grade. So I want you to listen. I want you to listen. This word is noon. Can you say that after me? Noon. What sound do you hear in noon? What sound is the O-O making? Noon. Ooh, it's making the ooh sound. So which category are we going to put it in? Short or long? Ooh. The long category. So go ahead. Can you write noon under moon? Because their vowel sound matches. Okay, good job. Let's go to this next word. This is a compound word. It's two words together. So we're just going to look at this second part of the compound word. This word is, listen, room. Can you repeat after me? Room. Room. What sound is O-O making? Room. What sound do you hear? Ooh. Ooh. What is that? The short sound or the long sound? The long sound as well. It has the same moon, noon, and room. Awesome. They're all making the same sound. Okay, awesome people. Good job. So now, can we come down to the next part of our paragraph? So this next line, just the first line you see, I want us to go on another hunt. Can you find words just in this first line that have O-O or E-W? Let's look. What do you got? Oh, I see 1, 2, 3. 3 words that have O-O. All of these words have O-O, which has 2 sounds. So we're going to have to practice figuring out which sound this O-O is making. Let's look at this first word with the S over here. We've got an O-O. What sound is it going to make? Let's try our short sound first. Remember, what's the short sound? So can you put in for O-O? What would the word be? Stood. 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 Is stood a word? I stood up. Yes, that is a word. We were able to recognize it, so we know O-O does in fact say the short sound. So let's go ahead and write it in our book category because they match the same sound. Good job. Okay, next one. We're bouncing over to where you have the C word. Okay, we've got an O-O. There's 2 sounds. So which one is it? Let's see. Let's try the long sound first. What's the long sound? Ooh. Let's see if that makes sense. Ook. Kook. Is kook a word? No, it's not a word. So we know it's not going to be the long sound. So what's the other sound we can try? We gotta flip our sound and try out Now let's read the word. Ook. Cook. Cook. To cook, is that a word? Yes, it is, awesome people. So we recognize it and know it says the short sound. So can you go ahead and write cook in your book category? Good job. Okay, last word with the F. We've seen this word a lot. Can you try and decode it? going. Ooh. The long category, of course. So go ahead and write food in that long moon category. Awesome job, second grade. We've had a great start to our scavenger hunt. So now it's going to be up to you to finish hunting and categorizing those words. Okay, second grade, before you choose your star of what you're going to do your video on, everybody has the same task. Sometimes when I ask you to complete the page, some of you just skip this step and go right to the video. Nope, everyone needs to complete the page as part of their work. Listening to the different sounds and placing them in the correct category is a super important skill. Hearing the different sounds in a word is really going to help you with your spelling. So making sure you practice finding and categorizing your words is a necessary step that everyone must do first. So before you do anything else today, you need to finish this page. So once 80 is done, complete, and looks good, then second grade, you can pick your star of what you want to read to me in your dojo video. So star one star, you're going to read the category section. So the category section is the bottom part, just where you placed the words in the two groups. This way, as you read, you can know what sound OO is making. Oo. So one star is you're going to read the category section of the page, which means you need to finish it before you can read. And 2 stars, second grade, is you're going to read the paragraph. So the paragraph at the top of the page is for 2 stars. If you pick 2 stars, you as well need to categorize your words to make sure you can decode them accurately on their own before you read them within a paragraph. So no matter what star you choose, reading the category section or reading the paragraph, every single lovely second grader will finish page 80 by listening and flipping those sounds. So now that we're super clear about what our job is, I can't wait to see your finished page 80 and listen to your reading.